The famous billionaire, Tesla and SpaceX boss Elon Musk, uh, this guy founded his own school for his kids and those of some employees at Tesla and SpaceX. Now, he did this because he felt regular schools weren't doing things that should be done. And he named his school Ad Astra, meaning to the stars. It's a skills-based school that focuses on training kids problem solving and critical thinking. The school has no grades like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, etc. Its intention is to identify the inherent gifts in these kids and then educate those gifts. This is exactly what Roderick Mutale is trying to bring out to light in this book. Now, he passionately keeps stating that your purpose in life is more important than being schooled. True education is when you identify your inherent gifts and talents and you begin to educate those gifts for the benefit of the world. Now, in Never Confuse Schooling with Education, Roderick tremendously labors to explain that adding certificates to your name does not necessarily mean that you're successfully educated. Now, there's nothing wrong with acquiring credentials, but if your credentials are not in line with your purpose, it's a waste of time. Education never ends, Roderick seems to say, and therefore never drop out of education. You may drop out of school like Bill Gates, but don't drop out of education because he never did. I personally think, though, that although our school system may not be doing some things right, it still has a great deal of good that it does to a person's mindset. You will agree with me that it is sometimes frustratingly difficult to establish harmonious communication with people at different education levels. And by this I mean, for example, a professor carrying a conversation with a grade 7 grown man. This is usually a hilarious spectacle to watch. This is my take. If you can get that PhD, go get it and continue to get others. The world tends to pay attention to people with credentials, but don't mistake that with education. I have seen a lot of broke doctors and professors. They need some education. So I will unreservedly recommend this book for everyone, especially the youth who are still in the decision phases of life. You don't want to grow up and then come to realize, geez, I wish somebody told me this before I went ahead to study geography.